Let's start by taking in a deep breath and release it. Hi, everyone. Right now, what I'd like you to do is tune into your intuition. Hi, Scorpio, and welcome to your June 2021 general guidance reading. My name is Gemstone, and I will be doing your reading for you. Scorpio, how are you doing? When I was going to say June, I wanted to say January. Are things from January resurfacing for you right now? It's a very interesting, different time. I get that they both start with the J, but so does July. Anyway, let's get right into your reading. So I'm feeling the energy, and I will show you actually before I do that how I need to see the cards. So the cards are facing me so I can see them. What I'm going to do is show you the cards when I speak about them, and I'll get in the habit of just showing you the cards to begin with. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. The Magician. And the Emperor. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, and beneath that, you know what? We're gonna, oh, geez. Oh, wow. Beneath that, we have a whole nother reading. A whole entire nother reading that I'm gonna include, because why was I called to the bottom of the deck, Scorpio? We have the Tower. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Beneath the Ace of Swords. Death. And the Devil. What is going on? I feel like I should move this up. All right, let's get into your reading. So the energy that I'm receiving is that there's been a breakthrough. I feel as though there's been a breakthrough. And we have the Tower, the Death card, and the Devil. Interesting. So the breakthrough that I received was from the Tower, and it was in reference to the Two of Wands here. I feel as though you're taking a risk. So the energy that I'm feeling that you're in right now is one where you're going to be occupying more land. And I'm getting indigenous. Okay, so let's go with it. Indigenous. Those who were, let's say, the actual owners or the first to exist on a certain land, and then having their space taken away, and then the energy of reoccupying your own land. So I get the sense of you reclaiming your energy right now. And I feel so in now when I see Pentacles, it's like, well, I guess in certain situations I feel them as actual material matter, but right now I'm feeling this as you embracing your worth and your value. And on this outfit that this woman is wearing, I saw they're little flowers, but I saw little Venuses at first, little Venus symbols. So I feel this Venusian energy coming from you right now, where I feel this sense of surrendering that I have confirmed here with the Hanged One, or the Hanged Man. The sense of surrendering and taking a risk on occupying more land, taking a risk on you taking up more space, but this time from a loving perspective and loving towards yourself, not caring about the outside world, just focusing on yourself. Because I can feel with the Devil and the Death card that there was an attachment that was unhealthy. there was an attachment, and I feel the attachment is just in general, and it manifested in your relationships. It manifested in you purchasing things possibly to make yourself feel better. There was an attachment that existed within you, which I feel is the breakthrough of you becoming aware of it and doing whatever you needed to do in order to work on dismantling that. But I feel as though the attachment that you once clung to is now not there anymore. And this is the proof of that. And with the Emperor here, I feel this energy of you making your own rules, along with the Magician and the Ace of Swords. There's a lot happening here, Scorpio. There's a lot happening here. I'm going to give myself some more time to process what I'm seeing right before me. Because I'm getting the sense that you, and I think what's distracting is showing you the cards. I'm just going to assume that those that are resonating with this are okay with just listening and seeing when they see. So looking at this energy and feeling this energy of independent, like, I'm just gonna flow and float through life. Yo, I'm not gonna care about the outside world no more. I'm just gonna do me. And while this also feels like a risk that you're going to take, or that you've taken on yourself with the Two of Wands here, looking at the Nine of Pentacles, I also feel this energy of an external, of something external observing you and weighing their pros and cons. Like, what do I do? What do I choose? And it's what's nice about this is the fact that you don't feel focused at all on that. And then with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, oh my gosh, it just keeps going with Judgment too. It just gives me this vibe, first of all, with the Three of Pentacles, of collaboration that feels like it's in accordance to what I'm seeing with what I'm picking up with the the Two of Wands. This idea of collaborating, this idea of while you're in the state of looking at yourself, seeing yourself for what you are, accepting yourself, you seem delectable. You are delectable, just feels too physical. So I feel like you are seen again. So what I'm getting is that you haven't been fully yourself, but now that energy is coming back and you're being rewarded by the universe for doing those things. And those things is just honoring what you feel to be true, listening to yourself, doing what feels right. The reward I'm feeling with the Ace of Pentacles, some form of stability, as well as the Ace of Swords, you understanding the truth, but it comes with the responsibility with the Magician for you to act in the highest accordance of said truth and manifest what you feel to be true into this reality and make it law for yourself. Like, set those boundaries. Operate from a perspective of having everything you need and not needing to outsource anything, I'm feeling the opposite of a needy energy. I feel an independent vibe. This bottom row feels really intense. And it's interesting because it seems like this actually came first, and to know that this was at the bottom of the deck supporting what came out, I feel what took place, it just happened. It's like happening in this chronological order with the Tower, the Hanged Man or the Hanged One, Ace of Pentacles, Death, and the Devil card. It seems like something was awakened within you, and that spark was the awareness of that attachment, which has led to your current existence within the truth, like you honoring the truth no matter how much your voice shakes, how much you feel uncomfortable expressing exactly how you feel. This is the aftermath. But what took place was some form of an awakening. Like, hi, you're attached to men. Like, you need to possibly look, like, it wasn't, I don't feel like it was said in such a demanding way with it. You need to, and you should, but it was more a realization that, whoa, this is a pattern. And the reason why I'm repeating said pattern is because I have this attachment to the outcome. I have this attachment to expectations, and therefore, no matter what, I will expect whatever I purchase to change my life. I'll expect whoever enters my life to change my life, and become dependent on those things to change your life for you versus you doing it for yourself. And here feels like the change in perspective, the opportunity to see things from a different perspective. So it's like you receive this information that maybe I'm attached to, like maybe I have an attachment, for example. And then now looking at it from that perspective, like just observing your life from that perspective and seeing if that is accurate to you. And then with that change, that reward I feel was presented. It's like, yes, good. And with you doing the work to just see things from a different perspective, it had you not feeding into self-limiting beliefs that you would have occupied your mind with, instead of the curiosity of just looking at things from a different perspective. And that curiosity has led to you receiving some form of stability, whether it is a project that you really feel devoted to working on, whether it is actually a new job or some form of financial stability. But I feel that value was received as a result of just shifting your mindset just as an experiment. And then with that shift, I feel now the reward led to you continuing down the path of seeing things from a different perspective, and it equaled the death of the old the old way of existing for you, which dismantled your idea of needing something outside of yourself. And then it has led to a more independent version of yourself, one that is taking a risk on being independent. So I feel like you're existing in this space, but every time you expand, it's like taking that risk even more. So it's giving me the energy of a person that has their own business, and all the money that they make from their business, they put back into their business and just consistently like just do this. This is what I'm feeling with that. You are existing in this lovely energy of you being independent, and anything as you expand, you get a new opportunity to just feed right back into that independent energy. I'm all that I need. Of course, yes, like relationships and those things are great, but my focus is on me. And just as you're expanding, you put back into yourself, you put back into yourself, you put back into yourself. And I feel like this has developed a worthwhile connection with your mind, with the Ace of Swords here. And it's also developed a sense of trust with your mind, as well as with whatever you feel, like whatever knowings you receive. And then I also, with this, feel you articulating exactly what it is. I don't feel like there's this beating around the bush sense, and there's this sense of responsibility with the Magician. I feel like you have matured. All in all, I feel the energy of you have matured. And I feel like that's going to be the title. You have matured. You have matured, Scorpio. Wow. And then also with the Devil, and here we have the Judgment card. It's like, so, and this was beneath the Devil. So something, there's some form of a connection. There's some form of a connection that, that was unearthed. And on the way, it got real codependent. And I feel there could be a resurgence of this. So I'm saying this to say that you might experience a lover's moment during Gemini season with whoever this is or whatever this energy is. And I say the Lovers because of the fact that we have, am I going to go through the deck to find the card? We have a being on top and two beings. Yes, I'm going to find the card just so that you can see. And then at the top of the deck, we had the Six of Cups. So I feel like some of you might have a lover situation come. I'm going to show you. I am going to show you. I am going to show you. Okay. So the reason why I say the Lovers is because they all have an entity on top and then two people at the bottom. So right now, this is what things look like, where there was a call, okay? It's like, hey, pay attention to this. You did, but it went south because you had to work on your sense of self, which is something that you are doing right now. And as that develops, I feel like this is going to be the outcome or the next step. Let me not say the outcome, because there's no such thing as a destination. This is a journey, but I feel like this is going to be the next step where there's like it feels like a rekindling. Please let me know if this is resonating with you, Scorpio. Anyway. The energy feels good. The energy does feel intense. And you are here in the deck, Scorpio. So I feel like even when it comes to this ending, I feel like it was because like you took charge of that. It feels like a reckoning. I was going to use the word reckoning. So this is something that you spearheaded and removed yourself from, or dismantled or destroyed. But you did this. This is your doing. Letting go of this or unearthing this, whatever the case is, detaching yourself from it. There it is. You were the cause of it. It's good to see you in your reading, and it's just good to feel this energy. I really want to leave this here, although it feels like there's so many untied ends. Like it feels like there are a lot of loose ends, and I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Right now, you're not meant to know all the answers. I feel like there's this detachment. Also, I feel you got it. There it is. You've detached, or you're detaching from your need to control situations. And that attachment that you had to control everything got into every house of your life, if you will, from an astrological perspective, or every area from your life. And as you work on letting go of your attachment to control, things are manifesting in a beautiful way. So Scorpio, please continue to dismantle what it is that you are dismantling and building what it is that you're building. You know exactly how to rise from the ashes, and you're doing it. This is lovely. Continue. You have matured. I'll see you in your next reading. If you like this reading, please give this video a like, or if you received anything from this video, please like it. If you feel called to share, like, tell me how you're doing. Tell me how this relates to you, if you feel safe to do that. And if you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel, Scorpio. Love to have you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to connect with your energy. I'll see you, as I said, in another video. Toodles.